Hi guys, I am Isa, and today we're going to learn how to create a Glassmorphism Portfolio using HTML and CSS. So the first thing we want to do is create a div called Portfolio. I'm going to say h1, just say hello user. So let me just add a script. I'm going to say let username is equal to, so if I say like user 144, so instead of writing hello user, let's write hello I'm going to say let portfolio equal to documents.query selector dot portfolio. So I'm going to say portfolio dot append child document dot create element. I'm going to say p. I'm going to say h1. I'm going to put that in a variable. Let's say let h1 equal to document.create element h1. Say h1 dot inner text equal to username. Say portfolio dot append child h1. So now it says hello user 144, and that's the username. So I'm just going to change this to a span. I'm going to change this to a span too. Now they're on the same line. If I change this to user, could do that the changes reflect in the website. So anyways, I'm going to make an unordered list. I'm going to say li, which has home. I'm going to say another li, that's about. I'm going to say about me. And another li, let's say a contacts. So anyways, I'm going to go to inside the style element. Now instead of using a separate CSS file, you can use a style element. So I'm going to say ul. I'm going to style the ul first. So I'm going to say ul. So the ul. I'm going to have a background of RGBA. This is 0, 0, 0, 0.2. So now it has a transparent background. I'm going to say box shadow. I'm going to say 2px, 2px, 10px. RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.1. Now it has a shadow. I'm going to change the background to a linear gradient. So the first one's going to be the RGBA, and the second one, I'll just change the alpha to 0.2. So I'm just going to. Anyway, so now we have that. So let me just change this one to 0.02. So this one will be 0.1. Now it's a bit more transparent. So let me just change this to 0px. So now the shadow doesn't have any. The shadow doesn't have any blur. I'm going to add a comma, which has li. Now the other eyes are like that too. I'm going to say li. Let's say padding dpx. And here I'm going to say body display grid. Let's say grid template columns b2. So now, before I load it, nothing happened. Oh, but the UL, I'm going to say grid column 1. I'm going to make a div with the class of content. So I'm going to say content grid column b2. Anyways, so I'm going to go to the UL. And actually, I'm actually just going to move this. So anyways, I'm going to say list style none. I'm going to say margin 0. Let's see, padding 0. I'm going to go back to the li. The padding will be 10px. I also have a margin of 10px. So I'm just going to move the div with the class of content under the UL. So anyways, so I'm going to copy the background in the box shadow. I'm going to say dot portfolio. going to paste them. Now the portfolio has a background and a shadow. So in here, I'm just going to increase the shadows width and height. I'm going to increase its blur. So, in dot content, I'm going to say text line center. Let me just I'm going to change this from span to P. This is going to be a P2. So I'm going to say script, text align center. We're just going to change this from dot portfolio to dot content. Now this one is also like that. I'm also going to say display inline. I'm going to say dot content asterisk. I'm going to say font size. So TPX. So I'm going to add a font family to the body. I'm just going to add a background of light green. So anyways, so now we have a Glassmorphism. So now we have a simple portfolio. So anyways, that's the end of today's tutorial. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. So bye.